This is the day our entire faith hinges on. It's the most wonderful time of the Christian calendar, the holiest holiday, the day we celebrate Jesus Christ rising from the dead, defeating death, hell, and the grave. Remember just a few days ago when we were talking about trying to figure out why Good Friday was good? Well, today is why. A week that started out in celebration on Palm Sunday was a catastrophe by Friday. But today, we celebrate the opposite of that, an Easter Eukatastrofi. J.R.R. Tolkien coined that word as a sudden and favorable resolution of events in a story, a happy ending. Early in our marriage, my wife and I suffered a miscarriage. The days that followed were the darkest days of our lives. We'd choke up at the thought, be afraid to try again, be afraid to even admit to one another how afraid we even were. Sometime later, my wife was pregnant again, this time full term. We get to the hospital, birth plan and all, and just as we're prepped and ready, just as she's ready to go, the doctor calls for an emergency C-section. This was not the plan. This was not what we wanted. But 20 minutes later, there was a sudden and favorable resolution of events in a story, a happy ending. My son, Milo, was born, healthy, well, a Eukatastrofi. I love the nature of Jesus. His plans are not like my wife and I's plans. He literally started dropping hints that this was the sequence of events and how they would play out exactly as they did. He used a bunch of parables to try to drive home the point without sparking fear. He was tried, murdered, and buried. And on Sunday morning, before night could even finish turning to dawn, in the tick of a watch's second hand, the tomb was empty, Satan was defeated, and our destinies were rewritten. Praise be to the God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ. In His great mercy, He has given us new birth into a living hope through the resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. Isn't that good news? That's the gospel. He took a catastrophe, filled it with life, and life abundantly. Today, we celebrate the mark we hang our hats on as Christians. Jesus died. That's fact. He was buried. That's fact. And rose again. That's fact. Victorious with all power in His hands. Man, that excites me. And I hope it excites you too. Happy Easter.